This video is a part of the alphabet series that I'm doing. And we're on D, so we're doing a dog. And trying to do a cute dog too. So we're going to do a pug dog, which people think are cute. I'm not so sure they are, but it's just personal opinion. I'm putting down the pens and pencils so I can see where my center mark is. We're going to find this center mark, and we're going to start again like we have with most of the videos, and we're going to start with the nose of the animal. So here's the midway point, halfway here, halfway there. And I'm going to go up a little bit from there, and this dog has a much smaller nose. So straight across, made it really thick on top. Go under like this. That shape, and then he's got two nostrils, but they come up like this a little bit. They're kind of different than other dog noses. And then right there in the middle of there, we're going to come down, just straight down, right there. We're going to stop. So you've got like a little, that's the dividing middle of his mouth. So underneath there, we're going to go down like this on this side and do the same on the other side. And then we're going to do a big loop, almost like a roller coaster here. We're going to go down and up. Same with the other side, down and up. And I'm going to put little marks above it to make him look like he's smiling a little bit. His skin is going up. And underneath here, I'm going to put like the bottom part of his mouth. See how he's got a huge mouth and it kind of sags in the middle. So there's his chin. And then we're going to put a little space underneath here, straight across, color it in. That's like his mouth opening up a little bit. All right. Over the top of the nose, we're going to put a line down this way towards this mark, but not, you're going to leave a pretty big space there. Same with the other side. And as with the cat, this dog also has dots like most dogs do, and these are where I believe where their hair comes out. So there's his snout. Now, he's got some rolls in between that, and so we're gonna put like a couple more lines above here and see how they're getting a little bit shorter, each one. It's kind of like a stair step. And then above this one, we're gonna do another one, but we're gonna go down, all the way down, like this, and then we're going to do the same with the other side. And this marker got thick all of a sudden on me. It must have pressed down there. And we're going to go all the way around. It's hard to do a circle like this, freehand. All right, so there's his snout. He's got a big round snout that comes out. At the bottom of this, we're going to put a U shape like this. And we're going to do another U shape bigger, and it's going to go down and touch here. Come back up here. So you can start to see the dog's face, right? Now, this is going to be tricky, but you can do it. All right, we're going to start out here. A little bit below here at an angle. We're going to go up around, all the way up around to about here. All right, so try to do your best at getting it far enough out, and right about there is where I want you to stop with it. I want you to do the same with the other side. I know this looks kind of strange right now, but you'll see it fall together as we go. All right, see how I've done there? Now, in between here, I want to dip down and go up to the other side. Now we're going to put a body down below here like we have with the other animals. We're going to start almost at this center point. We're going to come up a little bit and come down like from there. That point, up a little bit and come down from there. Then we're going to put some marks for his legs, his front legs, although it looks like he's standing up. And now we've got this all drawn out and we're filling the page, which is great. You always want to try to fill the page when you're drawing. And now we got to put some more line work in here. So I'm going to add some ears. We're going to add ears on both sides. That is a weird shape, right? And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to put a line down here and color this in. Kind of a droopy ear, right? So we're going to put one on the other side too. Kind of match it. It's okay if one side's bigger than the other in animals and in people. That usually happens. You have one eye bigger than the other, maybe one eye's droopy. Same, it's not totally equal on both sides. When you grow, you're growing out equally like this. That's why there's two of everything, two noses, two nostrils, two sides to the eyes. Everything kind of grows equally on both sides, but it's not totally equally. So I'm going to put some more lines down in here to have some, because this dog has a lot of like rolls in his skin. So I'm going to come off of this a little bit. Do that. And another line below that. Now, what I want you to do is one more line underneath here. So you see all the rolls. And then right on both sides here, you're going to put two, like a circle like that and a circle like this. Right? And it kind of looks like it could be his eyes, but they're not. We're going to do two big circles like this. Now it's starting to really look like a pug dog. So in those circles, I want you to draw another circle right in the middle of it. And then another circle around that. Just takes practice doing this. You might not be able to get it the first time. So inside these two circles, we're going to do another circle. Okay, and then I'm going to color these in. Now I'm also going to color in all this. And you'll see as this starts to get filled in that it does look like a pug dog. They always look like their faces have been smashed, like they ran into a wall face first. I always think that these dark circles around his eyes makes the dog look tired. It looks like he's got bags under his eyes or dark circles. But these pug dogs, some people think they are so cute, other people think they look ugly. But I think it really depends on the personality of the dog. If the dog is a mean dog that's biting everybody, then probably gonna look mean and ugly. All right, we have the line work done. Now it is time to color. So pug dogs are, some of them are like, I don't know what you would call it, tan, I guess, tan. And other ones are like more of a brownish. And if I can find my pencils here, I don't know where I put them. Oh, there they are. Hold on a second. Got my pencils. All right, so this gray, this snout here is going to be gray, and I'm going to put that gray in these lines around these white areas here. Find gray. There is a gray, a light gray, and a dark gray. So I'm going to start out with a light gray. See how I'm sort of going with the curve of the, coloring it in with the curve? It's going to make it look more round too if you do that. I am going to put my hand thing on because I'm already starting to get smudged work in my hand, and I don't want to smudge it on the page either. See how I'm like putting the pencil to the side too? If you're using a pencil, I mean, it's a good way to fill in areas quickly. You can get more of the pencil down onto the paper. This is a good way to practice you doing your lines curved too and being smooth about your filling in areas. Now, as you're doing it, you can turn your paper around as you're doing it. I have my paper glued down because of the video. I don't want to move the paper. That is looking pretty good so far. So we've left some highlights out of the end on the eyes, so I'm going to leave those white. I'm doing a little cross hatching in here, which is okay too. You can see this goes pretty quickly when I'm doing it, but it takes some practice to get good at like filling in an area that in between two lines. And so the reason I mentioned the shiny part that stays white in the eyes is because I'm going to put one of those in the top edge of the nose here. See how I'm not coloring in that white area? There, I got it all colored in. Now, I'm going to take a darker gray. See the difference between those two? I'm going to take a darker gray and I'm going to go and do shadow lines underneath here. Remember, you're leaving a little bit lighter underneath so it looks like a reflection, and you can do a little bit up here too. See how that makes the nose look round? Now, underneath all of these folds, there'll be shadows. Shadow underneath because the lip is sticking out. This roll is sticking out from the other part. So we're going to put shadows underneath that. I'm going to put a shadow underneath this part of the lip. So it looks like this lip is out a little bit further. See how it's starting to look three-dimensional? I'm going to put some shadow underneath here, underneath his nose, because this area is sticking out towards us. So the sun is coming, the light from above is coming down and casting a shadow below this. And you do the same with these. And with this bottom of this, this takes some time to put the shadows in, but I'll tell you what, makes the whole thing look so much more interesting and round. And so we're going to do the same exact thing in here. With underneath here, we're going to put some shadows in, and this dog is going to be like a tannish color, yellowish tan. This is the color I want to use for this dog. So I'm going to cover the dog with this. See how I'm doing the side of my pencil again? You can use crayons or whatever you want, markers. Sometimes markers will fill in areas solidly very fast, so hopefully you're using markers. Nice thing about it is once you get the black and white line work done, then you can color it anything you want. You can be a pink dog for all, you know, be anything you want. But I have a great time just doing these. So much fun. Just doing them for parents that want to do a drawing lesson with their kids. It's an easy one to follow along with. Even as an adult, I mean, I enjoy drawing these, so I don't know if there's any adults out there that like to do this stuff, but it is a good, fun time to do with your kids, that's for sure. I used to draw with my kids. If they wanted to. Most of the time they were sick of seeing me drawing all the time, so it's kind of a normal thing for them in a household with an artist, illustrator, artist. But I enjoy doing this stuff. I know it's in a lot of people's eyes, it's childish, whatever you want to call it, but I know it helps me keep my creative flow going, and I get to pass on what I know to somebody else that wants to learn this. At least with these drawings, that's what I try to do. And if you are having as much fun as I am, then you're having a good time. So now, got this pretty well colored in. Now I'm going to show you, and if you still are coloring, then, you know, put a pause on this. All right, so I'm going to take a brown now, and then I'm going to make like different spots, different areas that have spots, like, you know how dogs have, like, some dogs have markings that are, you know, kind of everywhere. Their fur sometimes is different colored. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna, and because, you know, it's equal on both sides, you're gonna put the markings pretty well equal too. They're not exactly, you know, if you look at the markings of a dog and stuff, they're not exactly perfect. And I'm gonna put some markings down here too on his body. All right, now I'm going to take this brown. So I want to put shadow down underneath here. I don't want to make it too dark, so I'm not going to use black, but let me put shadow in here along the arms. the arm folds are. Put a little bit down here on this side of the thing, and here. Put some under here. Leave a little bit of a white space. That kind of makes it look even more three-dimensional. You're going to put some shadows in here. Makes it look round, right? Now, I said I was going to go in here with gray. Let's see what it looks like if I do blue. Kind of cool looking. Then we can take this color, blue, and really make it pop even more by going around the outside of the dog. Like a blue. Like, I don't know, blue glow or whatever around his, but it really makes the eyes, makes you go to the eyes, all that blue. Wow, he came out very cool. If your dog came out the way you like, maybe you can even name it. Put it on your wall. Say, this is my dog. Make-believe dog. That is a pug dog. And it's D for dog. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.